Hey, beautiful heart. What's vibing today? Dr. Danae here to do today's reading. As I was doing my pre-reading meditation, getting ready to do, the regular energy check-in, what your cells want you to know today, all of that, the energy switched up. So whoever has been, and this has been, I've been getting this feeling for a couple of weeks now. Whoever has been telepathically calling out for me to do a love reading, this is for you. So here we go. Let's take a look at what is going on in the realm of love for you. The energy just feel like there's a big transition going on. So there must be some messages you need to hear. So let's get into this. All right. We are starting out with 14. Face your challenges head on. The strength is in the struggle. I do like how that is worded. For those of you who have been following me for a while, I have a saying that the feeling of the struggle creates the struggle, because it's through our feelings that we manifest or magnetize to us. So if we keep having this dialogue going on that, oh, this is a struggle, and you're really feeling into it, then you're going to struggle more. I like this message on this geometry because, we never want to spiritually bypass or gaslight ourselves. You guys know I teach you how not to do that. So when we're going through things, and especially in love, I do feel that there's separation energy. So we'll see what the cards say. But face your challenges head on. When you have strength in the struggle, that's where you're taking your doubts and your fears, you're looking at them, going head first into them. That turns into courage. That's what this card is saying. So if this reading is for you, you're going to be resonating with that this has been a time that has called for a great amount of courage. The energy that I'm sitting in, that I'm picking up, it's like trying to move in a direction without realizing you're on quicksand. And so the more you try to make progress forward, the quicker you sink. A lot of times we create more struggle in our situations in our life based on what we're thinking about the struggle and feeling about the struggle. So that's how we self-sabotage. Number 30, transform your relationships. Move on and move up. This is really talking about a lot of us, when we are going through, one, if we don't heal our trauma, or we're in the process of healing our trauma, we end up in trauma bonds with other people. That could be codependency, narcissism, all kinds of different labels we can put on it. For those of you that are in connections, and some of you guys, this may not be a romantic connection. It could be a deep love connection with a friend, family, what have you. But this energy that's here is letting me know there's transformation happening. And a lot of people struggle in this area. When you're awakening, you're doing the inner work, and your close relationships start to fall apart, or you start to drift apart. It's part of the journey. It's about transformation. Not everybody is meant to go with you the distance. And that's, the human side. Monkey mind wants to hold on to everything and wants to keep everything status quo. Life is all about energy and vibration. And as you start to heal, or even, let's take it even back further, make it very generic. When people start to really heal, and I'm not talking about the surface level healing, I'm talking about really getting down, doing this inner work at the cellular level, you're shifting, you're changing, your vibration changes. Not everybody can come with you. If we can start normalizing this, not having this be judgment, oh, well, what's wrong with me? Or they did this, or they didn't do that, or, all of those different stories that keep the struggle playing. So for some of you, you're facing this right now. There's a relationship you need to let go of. It's past its expiration date, but for whatever reason, whatever story, it's hard to let go. Again, no judgment. I get it. There were people on my path that I cared deeply about, and I still care for them. We don't talk. We've gone, on our different paths. I hold no ill will or animosity or anything. I hold nothing but love, but it's just a different vibration now. And, again, it is what it is. Did I feel that way when I was going through it? No, not at all. I had to work through all that human stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Acknowledge the human part of us, that toxic thinking, all of that judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. Acknowledge that it's happening and then work to release it. That's how you start to heal and move forward. Number 29, encourage a welcoming heart. Be receptive to unexpected blessings. When we're going through struggles, we can get so overwhelmed or preoccupied with the struggle itself, it's hard to see above it or beyond it, and we stay in that struggle. When we're going through these transformations and our circle is changing, yes, it can feel like a part of ourselves are being ripped apart. It's not comfortable. It's how we start thinking about it, seeing it, and feeling it. If you're in this, it's talking about changing your perception, because through this transformation, facing your challenges head on, a blessing is on the horizon. We self-sabotage and keep ourselves from the blessings way too long because we're sitting there in monkey mind, having a conversation. Number 11, inspired realization. See where your efforts take you. Guys, for whoever I'm talking to right now, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Whoever I'm talking to right now, and you're going through this, you have already started having these inspired realizations. You're starting to see the signs and the messages. You know what you need to do. Why has it been a struggle to do it? Because of that duality thinking. It's your perception and your thoughts around it. And that is what you're here to overcome, uplift, and move past. So let's look and see what the tarot has for us. So we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed. We have the Sun, the Hermit, 5 of Swords reversed, and King of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, there has been a break in communication with whoever this person is. And guys, it doesn't have to be just one person. There are a couple of you that I'm speaking to that have multiple people that this is going on with. So for those of you with the multiple people this is happening with, and that inner dialogue is really trying to pull you into that quicksand, drop you through with, well, what's wrong with me? Everybody else has relationships that are so easy. Yeah, all those stories, whatever it is. It's not about you not being worthy or you not being happy or lovable, because the overall energy is the sun. It is the happiness card. But to get to this card where internally you are in love with yourself, you've established a new relationship with your inner child, you have started questioning everything and making changes in your life, this is the path. There has been this break in communication, but this break in communication, this distance, whatever it is for you, this is a general, so it could be different. You had spent a lot of time in this Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, depression, thoughts, heavy weighted thoughts, judgmental thoughts against yourself first and foremost, and others. But you made a conscious choice, and I don't feel this was easy at all. This, I don't remember the total message from yesterday, but I do feel like this is piggybacking off of that. You have decided, you made a choice to cut this communication because what it was doing to your mental and emotional health. You had a realization that it's affecting your health, whether it's physical or not. And you've decided not to work on this anymore. This struggle is what you're being called to release, because what is waiting for you is the happiness, is the lifestyle, the relationships that you have been wanting. The Hermit card, this energy with these hot air balloons, for me, those are thoughts, situations, connections, that when we're in the silence, we've pulled back, we're analyzing, we can look at these and really see when we have that break in communication, the energy is pulled back from another, we can sit and objectively look. This is you choosing to release and transform. You're no longer willing to be a part of any fights, arguments, who's right, who's wrong, who said this, who said that, who didn't. Guys, and absolutely for whoever just was saying, could this be about family? And, the holidays coming up, family gatherings. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if you've been the black sheep of the family, or when you get around your family, your lifestyle, your choices, what have you, aren't welcomed, or, people are full of opinions. Opinions stink. They're not truth. They're not facts. They are only beliefs, judgmental beliefs somebody keeps thinking until they believe that to be so. That's it. But you've distanced yourself from this. You are really in this King of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles energy, yes, he could be a business owner, entrepreneur, very grounded energy, resourceful, likes stability, it loves material gains and wealth. There's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people have issues around money and prosperity. A lot has to do with projected energy from family and what have you. But this person is really standing out on their own, no matter what anybody else says. It doesn't mean you don't carry love. And here's the thing, guys, there's a lot of power in love, period. But when you can get to that point that you can separate yourself, stand on your own, and do it from a place of love, no resentment, no animosity, just, you know what? This is what's right for me in my life at this time. This is what I want to do. If you're not in agreement with it, that's okay. I will honor and respect you, but maybe now is where I move and go this way. Those type of things going on. That's what this King of Pentacles, he's been through a lot, and this energy is self-made energy in this reading. Let me see, I'm going to get some dragons here. Yeah, you are walking through this darkness. Brighter days are ahead. Many of you have realized that you can't share your hopes and dreams and plans with others, because when you do, your plans and dreams don't come to pass the way you wanted them to. For those of you who are asking yourself, well, yeah, why is that? It's because you shared a precious pearl that is yours, meant for you to adore, nurture, and grow without the opinions or energy of anyone else. But when we're in this process of healing, we still go through a time of looking for outside approval. So we'll start sharing our plans or our ideas. What happens, depending on who you're sharing it with, and again, subconscious energy, guys, it's at play all the time. So the people may not be consciously aware that they're doing this, but depending on who you're sharing with, you don't know what's really going on with them. You don't know if they hold subconscious jealousy, anger, or resentment towards you. And you share something that, you're moving towards or going to that makes you happy, and you think they'll be happy for you, and you realize that's not the case and things aren't working in your life. It's all energy. Keep your pearls of wisdom, whatever you're doing, to yourself until you've done it. Then talk about it. And as I was talking about that, the only card that came out was this Three of Swords. The deck got very heavy, and the cards didn't want to come out. Yeah, you're transmuting and transforming through this heartbreak. Really, again, this heartbreak can resonate in many different ways. I'm just using a few examples. If this reading is resonating with you, then Cinderella, the shoe fits. You get to decide what foot to put it on. That is not my job. My job is just to bring the energy, read the energy, and relay it back to you. So you get to decide how you want to move forward, if you want to move forward with it. This heartbreak, this heaviness, that is what you're here to release and transform, move away from. All right, Spirit, all of you and none of me. Show me the cards I need to see. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, and I was pulling that for the Sun. I really love it. Yeah, this is a big spiritual transformation. Yes, you have been on this journey for a little bit, but you're at this point, at this time, at the end of 2022, where you do need to zip your lip, not share what you've got going on, what you're working on, what you're wanting to transform and manifest. I know how tempting it is to share the good things. But just take inventory in your own life. Be the scientist that's studying the monkey. Step back a little bit and just analyze. In the past, when you have shared something that you're working on or you want to bring forth or whatever with somebody or some people, it could even be innocently, and then it doesn't come to pass or life gets chaotic, you get sidetracked, what have you. That is a message right there. That's letting you know you shared something with somebody that is not on the same vibrational level as where you're trying to go. They can't see what you see. They can't feel what you feel. This is your vision. This is your plan, your purpose. And right now, keep it to yourself. Holy crap, guys, look. The other card that fell out is the Hermit. You've got the Hermit twice. 2 different decks and with the Hierophant. This is all bigger, higher level energy. A lot of spiritual transformation going on. Remember how I was talking about the pearl? Look at that card. The dragon is holding a pearl. Guys, for some of you that this is resonating with and you've been asking why you keep falling into this loop, this merry-go-round, and haven't really been able to release, you've been sharing some pearls with people you shouldn't be sharing them with. Keep it to yourself right now. There will be a time for you to share. You are moving into this energy of you don't need to say anything to anybody. Your energy will go before you. The way that your life goes will speak volumes. You're coming out of those days where you have to explain yourself to people to get people to understand. You've just been around the wrong people. And when I say around the wrong people, I'm speaking energetically. You have a tribe waiting for you. But your current tribe, it just feels like you're growing or going in a direction faster than they are. No judgment around it, but this is your time. This is your pearl. 16, achievement, completion, and reward. Yeah, look, this is another outcome card with the sun. This is where you're going. Send love and blessings to whoever helped put those swords in your heart, whatever the situation is. Send love and blessings when you think about them or the situation. Why? Remember I said everything is frequency and vibration. Karma is the law of comeback, meaning what you put out comes back to you. You put out jealousy, hate, resentment, anger, you're going to get all that right back with interest. If you put out blessings and love, even when you're hurt and in your mess, guess what? What's coming back to you with interest? Love and blessings. I know it's not easy, but it's absolutely doable. Emotional desert, 11, inactivity, isolation. You're coming out of this. 44, divine presence, the force of love and creation. This is what is pushing up. It's just waiting for you to grab on and say, yes, I'm all in. So for those of you who have been kind of on the fence, now's your time. Today's your choice. Are you all in? Are you ready to run towards your victory, your achievement, and your happiness? And leave the emotional desert, the betrayal, all this other stuff behind? Because what's waiting for you is far greater than what you're leaving behind. All right, guys. I hope this helped. As always, sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.